I'm Hyla for CELEBUZZ.com, and there was plenty of action on episode 2 of The Bachelor last night with a Harlequin photo shoot, an extreme date, and a hidden camera prank. Joining me now is Courtney Robertson, the winner of season 16 of The Bachelor. Courtney, thanks for hanging out with me today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about, before I talk about you, I want to talk about last night's Bachelor episode.
Okay.
First of all, have you met Sean? What is he like in real life? What's something maybe that we haven't seen yet?
You know, Sean's, I did. I actually met him last week at a Bachelor event, and he's really nice. He's just a nice, normal guy from Texas.
Really? Normal? Because
Yeah.
I don't know, you always have to be suspicious of anyone who goes on a reality show. Like, are they doing it really for love? Are they doing it for fame? What do you think his motivations are for coming back to The Bachelor again?
You know, I think to find love. I think just watching episode 2, you can really tell, like, he's feeling, having strong feelings for people, and I think he genuinely wants to fall in love.
Now, how do you think you and Sean would have paired up? Had you been on the same season?
I never thought about that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really like blondes, so.
Okay, well then we got the answer to that. You would have been gone early. What is your advice for the girls on this season? You know, what's kind of the tactics to make sure you get far into the season?
You know, I think my advice, I mean, the season's already filmed, but it doesn't matter now. But, honestly, is just don't get caught up in the drama. I mean, you can already see the girls getting kind of a little cliquey and sitting around talking about the other girls, and I never got involved in any of that. I just stayed out of the drama.
Well, talk about how does that happen, because filming takes place over the course of a month or two, right?
Like 2.5 months.
So 2.5 months is a short amount of time. And we see, like, within already last night, girls are saying, I'm starting to fall in love with him.
Yeah.
How is that possible? Explain to us. Because in the normal world, if your girlfriend came up to you and said, I'm falling in love with a guy after 2 dates, you would slap her in the face.
It's true. It's true. It happens. And I think that's kind of the problem, honestly. With a lot of the girls come into it and they just, he's a great guy, and they all want him, and they want a great guy. And I think, like, that happens. I'm seeing, like, Sarah's date on last night's episode. She was, I think she said, like, she
did the extreme date where they
the extreme date, yeah.
Fell outside
Nothing
the building.
like jumping off of a building.
Fall, but they were jumping, right.
Yeah, bond you two. But she
Right.
said something after, like, I think he's the perfect guy for me. And so it happens. But, you do spend, like, a whole day with somebody, and I think they're falling in love with the idea,
Now, speaking of Sarah, she is part of a very diverse group of folks on that show. She's, of course, an amputee. We see a couple African Americans on the show. It seems like ABC really made an effort to make the show more diverse this season. I think it's a little silly, because at the end of the day, I don't think he's going to end up with any of these girls.
You never know. I mean, Sean said it last night, or said it on the episode 2. He dated, his ex-girlfriend was black. So I think they gave him a wide variety.
Okay, nice. Well, please hang out. I want to talk to you, see what you've been doing lately. More with Courtney in just a minute on CELEBUZZ.com.